ever sold a haunted house?
Maybe.
This week on our 1 Minute Market Update, we thought we'd do a special Halloween edition. We get asked all the time, have we ever sold a haunted house? Here you go. Hi, I'm Denise Fox.
And I'm Rich Fox, resident skeptic.
Of the Fox team with RE/MAX. First story we want to tell you about is a house we sold on Clemsonville Road. It was an old house that had been completely restored by this couple. And I mean, they had lovingly restored this house. When you walked in, you could feel the love, you could feel the energy. The house was perfect. The grounds were landscaped like to a T. And the wife had died very young, and I assume unexpectedly. They still had a 13-year-old child. So the new wife, she didn't want to live in this marital house that he'd had before. He was married 6 months later. They ended up going into a new neutral place together in their new home, and that's when
Things started getting freaky in the house we were selling. People started getting locked in, doors were closing, locks weren't working. We had one agent actually have to climb out the window to get out of the house. Haunted? I don't know. Freaky? Definitely. We showed a house in Moncton, which is just north of Hunt Valley, way out. And now that one, I have serious questions about. It was very freaky.
Remember when we went into we got into the house and we were going into the main living area and that ceiling fan came on? And the ceiling fan, it was like a 2-story old family room that you couldn't reach the fan. No one could reach the fan at all. It just all of a sudden came on, spinning at high speed, wobbling, making all kinds of racket.
I spent 20 minutes trying to figure out how to turn this thing off.
Everyone gave it a shot.
Don't know how it came on, but it took me 20 minutes and I never did find out how it went off. But that wasn't the really weird part about it.
We sat in the kitchen area and had a complete conversation, a complete meeting around the kitchen island that was in there. And then we left, went to go look at something in another room, and then came back through, and then right there in the middle of the island was a baseball cap.
No idea how I got there. The house was completely vacant. Nobody there, nobody within a half a mile of the place. Baseball cap just suddenly appears.
And then, remember Steffi and her husband, when they left, they got into their car to leave, and their radio was on some random station, full blast. As soon as they turned the car on, the radio starts screaming at them. She could not leave that property fast enough. And there was a lot of other subtle things that went on throughout, but those were the big key points in that house.
Completely freaky. No idea, no reason, no rhyme. I'm 100% skeptic, but I can't explain it.
And then there was a house that Molly, she's also on our team, Molly and I went to go show. It was an old house in Sykesville. And when you looked at the pictures online, I don't know if you're familiar with orbs, but they are supposed to be like representation of like spirits left in the house that can be caught sometimes on film. This property online, when you looked at it on the MLS, there were hundreds of orbs in this old basement that was kind of like a cellar style basement. There were also some orbs throughout the house. And we actually went to this house strictly out of morbid curiosity to see what the house was going to be like. But when you went in, oh my gosh, could you feel the strong negative energy in here so strongly? So much so that when we started to go down the basement, it was like we were like pushed right back out, like, nope, this is not where you want to go. So certain areas of the house, totally fine. Some felt beyond creepy. There's no question in my mind that that house was haunted. Remember the agent, she actually ended up
taking out all the pictures with the orbs in it. There were something in the pictures. What it was, I don't know.
Right.
Spirits, who knows? But it was
interesting.
Creepy. Definitely different.
Are there haunted houses? Who knows?
Maybe.
But like Rich said, we've seen some stuff we can't really
explain.
Anyway, we hope you have a very happy Halloween, and we would love to help you find a non-haunted house.
Absolutely.
Anyway, if we can be of any service to you ever, you can always reach us at 301-367-8118 or on our website at thefoxteam.net. Happy Halloween.
And be safe out there.